Kayla McBride scored 28 points, and Napheesa Collier added 26 points and 13 rebounds as the Minnesota Lynx beat the Connecticut Sun to force a deciding Game 3 of their first-round playoff series. Alyssa Thomas scored 26 points, and Dewanna added 24 points for the number 3 seeded Sun, as they now must win a road game to advance. The Sun are looking to advance to the semifinals for the 5th consecutive season, after winning a team record 27 games during the regular season, in what many thought would be a rebuilding year under first-year coach Stephanie White, who was honored as the WNBA's Coach of the Year.
Connecticut wearing their blue uniforms, Minnesota in white, and we are underway just because they were so successful in Game 1. Dorker Juhas, the UConn graduate, a UConn draftee, they come in already. But here's Diamond Miller, who has really struggled against Connecticut this season. Diamond, no relation, is more comfortable in transition.
Dewanna met to get that ball away from Juhas.
And there's DB putting it in with her offhand. That shot. Here's AT going right at Miller, Maryland on Maryland. And there you see what she did Game 1. Before the game.
Offensive opportunity.
And Collier calling for the ball the whole way. Juhas found her nicely.
Connecticut had a ton of success in Game 1 as well, trapping on those wings. What a finish.
Here, a little bit of space. Miller got Allen up in the air, and then got it over to Collier for the better look. Allen.
Listen, we're putting age to shame, okay?
Yep, and here she goes.
There it is.
Dallas came in second, but the vote wasn't close. Diamond Miller, coast to coast.
Fuddled, I guess would be the word I would use, by her team's performance, because she was like, we prepared for exactly what we saw. I'm not sure what the shortcoming.
But Collier bails him out. And Napheesa Collier is just first personal foul. Alyssa Thomas, are you kidding me? 2 fouls. For these fans here. Nice cut by Ty Harris, who really shooting 55% in the first quarter in a must-win situation.
Be pushed to get back to play with Phil after having her baby girl. I do remember indeed.
Here, and our graphics showed it, first time since 2004 that this squad.
I mean, Napheesa Collier is a pretty solid leader, though, to have as your conductor on the train.
She is, you're right, she's flying all over the place, and then wants the ball, gets it, puts it in. And that's a good point. They did start the season 0-6. Pulling it, but instead hangs on with Juhas guarding her to get to the finals. But that's as far as
this team does things. You go from running plays to allowing players to make plays.
Nelson Adota out on the floor right now. Hayes wide right. That is a great effort.
She's put up.
Yep, certainly had to put the work in though, and it's spectacular. And there's Collier. Come on now.
Somebody's on a mission.
There's Diamond Miller. That's a good move, I think, right? Because she has Allen to her right, now Harris to her left. She says, I don't need any teammates right now. So Harris falls down. Tiffany Mitchell decides to pass out. K-Mac. Yes, it could.
It's got to be.
It is.
The rookie of the year.
Yeah.
It's good to have Janae back in studio.
Yeah.
Lending her real time. I had to scout for Dewanna. Great screen. Great screen.
And a finish.
I spoke with Stephanie White, and she was all about that defense. She said her team's defense was too soft in the first half. Not only soft, their resiliency this season, it obviously didn't go.
Her MVP in that trade, now playing for Middleton. All the way across court. Now Beck Allen.
Positive answer.
Shot clock winding down, but Tiffany Hayes, in the first half, only 8 minutes as a starter. AT over Juhas, got fouled. He's going to try to give it a go as Thomas working on Heidemann. Good defense. Carlton, that's what she does. A few days ago, no structural damage, but she's playing through pain. Oh, goodness. Napheesa Collier is not moving the way we're used to seeing her as she gingerly trotted up the court.
The squad. I thought Napheesa was doing a good job of dogging the ball.
McBride gets Carrington, picks it out.
Because this has been a physical game.
Phantom, offensive board, and got the putback for Minnesota. Oh, unstoppable right now.
Pretty well on that one.
Harris calling for the ball.
Great pass.
Wow.
Great pass. Untimely foul if you're the Lynx.
Yep, that was the Thomas stepping back over Collier. The third quarter, earlier in this third quarter. Came back in. Carrington, they lost him. And now Tiffany Mitchell is behind the play. She's hurt for Minnesota. Already a short-handed Minnesota team. Thomas cradles it, goes in, and hits it.
Kind of asking everybody to give her a minute as her teammates and the trainer are gathered around her on the floor.
A good ending to the third quarter for the Sun, only down 65-60.
Gather on that jump shot. We know she shoots 40% from the three.
Carrington will fade away, and another Minnesota turnover. And here comes DB.
Man, you're right. Do or die. And these players are fighting through injuries.
Lynx have been scoreless for over 5 minutes. Carlton, big three. They have hit 8 threes today after just 5 of 15.
They'll feel better knowing she has another chance to keep her season alive, though.
Oh, there you go.
Half, I believe. So she's had a terrific second half.
Oh, in, out, and in again.
Connecticut, you see them running a lot of screen action, looking for, or that imperative at this juncture of the ball game. You want to take good looks.
Juhas fouled on the follow. Juhas 1 out of 2. And now the two-man game. What a difference. Collier challenging. And then got her on rebound. Gets another rebound.
5 on 4.
Got it. Shot clock winding down. Bam!
Oh,
that
my
might be the dagger.
Way too much time.
Yeah, not enough time, but Allen got one off. To Minnesota after an 82-75 win.